Good morning, big shavers and YouTubers. This is Paul here. It is September 15th, Saturday, and I'm here to do my shave with Arko. This is the first time I've ever had Arko. Dustin from the Big Shave sent me a stick of Arko, so I'm going to give it a try today for the first time. So I took my Arko and I smushed it into my bowl here, and there's a lot of controversy, I guess, about the smell. Either people like it or don't like it. Probably, I'd have to say more people don't care for the smell of this than do. It does have a pretty strong smell. Smells real soapy, and some people have likened the smell to a urinal cake. I could see how someone might say that smells like a urinal cake. It's just a real strong, clean, soapy kind of smell, and I would describe it as more of a industrial type smell than a luxurious type smell than something like a Taylor Bond Street or Trumpers or something like that. But this stuff lathers like a beast, and it is dirt cheap. It has a lot of people that love this. There's a lot of people out there that love this stuff. Just because of its performance, and you know, they can overlook the fact that it's not necessarily a luxurious smelling soap. So today I've taken a shower. I've applied a pre-shave oil today, and I'm using the Shave Secret from Walmart, the $4 Shave Secret. It's got clove oil and menthol in it, and it's a kind of a lighter oil, unlike the Art of Shaving oil, which is a real thick oil. But I've used this a couple times and I like it, and this is also fairly cheap. So I guess today's kind of the economy shave, sort of. Shave Secret pre-shave oil, and then I've actually made my lather today, and a couple guys out in the Big Shave have refurbished brushes, and they've done a great job. Steven and Zachary, the brushes that you guys refurbished look great. They're fantastic. Steven did a silvertip ever-ready brush, and I'm not sure what the handle is that Zachary did, but he put a big 30mm two-band silvertip, or a two-band the golden nib finest knot in there, and whoops, that's not it. So I'm a big fan, as far as Badger brushes go, of the two-band finest silvertip. I have one that I did from the golden nib as well. It's not a 30mm knot, it's a 24mm knot, but there it is. And this is just a great Badger brush. These knots are really awesome. They have good backbone, and the tips are just ultra soft. So this is my golden nib brush. This is the Thader, and again, this is a two-band silver tip. Great brush, really expensive. This is a great brush, and not as expensive to put this together. The only thing is you do have to epoxy the knot to the handle, but they sell the handles and the knots, and you can do this for like 40 bucks. This is like about $150, and it's a great brush, don't get me wrong, but this is really, for face feel, there's no difference between the two. And then I also forgot to say, this is the XH, or the extra hair knot, and it's really a great knot. So Zach, I'm sure you're going to love your brush. 30mm is a monster, and so in the spirit of large brushes, I've decided to break out my 30mm silver tip brush. This is one I got off eBay. It has a custom Cocobolo handle, and it is just a gargantuan brush. And when I got this, I thought it might be cool to have a big brush, and then I started using it, and I realized this is really, for me, not really practical. When you're lathering, it almost takes up the entire bowl. When you're lathering, you end up with lather everywhere. Lather's like overflowing from the bowl, and then when you apply it to your face, the brush takes up almost your whole cheek, applying the lather. it does make good lather, but I prefer a smaller brush. Just a size comparison, this is a 24 millimeter knot. This is this brush. This is the 30 millimeter custom one. Now it's a handle massive. The knot is massive, so it's crazy big. So, but today I'm going to use it just in the spirit of good fun. So today I decided, the other thing I want to mention is that Danny, I received the package, your package of Dutch shaving products. So just a little shout out to Danny from the Netherlands. The Begulde hand, two Begulde hands, the free, extra free, and the regular, and then the Krudvat or whatever. I obviously can't pronounce this, but the other one that he sent me. Awesome. They all smell great, and I'm anxious to try them, and I will have a video forthcoming using these products. Again, thanks, Danny. So today I've decided to use my Gillette Fatboy. This is a 1960 Fatboy. I think it is date code F1, so first quarter of 1960 Fatboy. It's in pretty good shape. And this is a blade that Danny sent me. This is the Hema blade. So we're going to go ahead and give that a whirl today. And like I said, I'm using the Arko soap that Dustin sent me. So here we go. So this is Arko. I bowl lathered this. This stuff does lather like mad. I did have lather, coming out of the bowl. I had to keep shoving it down in the bowl, which is a product of the soap, and then also the brush. It's just huge. So as you can see, when you put that thing up to your face, it's like almost covers your whole cheek. So I think if you had to shave under your nose with, or apply lather under your nose with this, that would be quite an adventure. It does feel good. The brush is super soft. It's a silver tip, and it's a nice knot and everything, and the handle's beautiful. It looks great sitting on the counter in the brush holder, but not my favorite brush to use. I've pretty much taken this one out of the rotation. So anyhow, here we go. So according to what Danny said in his last video, the Hema blade is a rebranded Persona blade, and I'm a big fan of the Persona Med Prep blades. I think they're really sharp and smooth. They work great for me. And this blade, at least on first impression, it feels real sharp, and it's very, very smooth. So I'm liking that a lot. So I forgot to mention, I have my Fatboy set on 7. I like my a little bit more aggressive razor. 7 is not super aggressive. I have used this on 9. I don't think this is a super aggressive razor, but it does a good job, and it's a nice little razor. It's got good weight. The handle's a little bit short. I have a Gillette Slim that I picked up, so I'm going to give that a try, see how that goes. Compare it with the Fatboy, so I'm kind of anxious to try that. I also have a Super Speed, which I really like. I've been using that quite a bit lately. It's a tiny little razor, but it works really good. Let me just grab it here. So just a size comparison, there's a Super Speed compared to the Fatboy. I guess it's not really tiny. The handle's a little bit shorter, but the handle's a lot skinnier. That's a nice little razor. So if anyone's looking for a twist to open razor, these can be picked up for a pretty good price, and they're nice little razors. So here we go, against the grain. I'm sorry, across the grain, not against the grain. So I guess according to Danny, these blades could be purchased in drugstores and whatnot in the Netherlands. I would be really psyched if I could find a blade that's like this in a drugstore here in the United States. I've used the Wilkinson sword blades from Walmart, and they're pretty good, but I'd have to say this blade is superior. It's a lot smoother and seems like it's a lot sharper. So, and again, if it's a rebranded Persona, that's probably why I like it, because I get along pretty good with the Persona blade. Also, Steven, I saw your video on the hop aftershave. I'm interested to see how that comes out. I would never have thought to put hops in witch hazel and make aftershave out of it, but I do love the smell of hops. Like I said, when that's done, I hope you do a video or do an update on that, how that came out. So the Arko soap is really providing an awesome lather here. It's nice and slick, and it's nice and thick, and I've probably got enough lather there for like maybe 3 more passes. So of course I don't think I'm going to do 3 more passes, but so again, that was across the grain in a different direction. So my hair growth, like I said in the past, grows this way. So I'll kind of come on one across the grain pass. I'll kind of come up like this, and the other one I'll kind of come down like this, and then I'm sorry, cross grain up like this, down like this, and then against the grain like this. So usually if I'm going to get feel like tugging this with a blade, it's going to be on the against the grain pass, and so far with this one it feels really good. Even going against the grain, there's not even the slightest bit of tugging with this. It's just slicing right through the whiskers. It feels really nice and smooth. So Danny, I'll have to say that in my opinion this blade is a winner. For me, the Hema works really quite good, so thank you very much. Okay, so we'll rinse off here and we'll kind of assess the situation. I'd have to say the Arko soap works pretty doggone good. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's a good performer, and yeah, I don't know, I guess you'd be hard pressed to find a soap that works that good for less. I guess there are some others that people seem to like, Palmolive and some of the boot soap. I've not tried either one of those, but this the Arko is really good. So if you're looking for a good economy soap that performs great, I think the Arko you'd be very pleased with that. Just keep in mind it does have a strong smell, and there is some you know, a lot of people don't like the smell. So I have a little area here that I want to touch up, and a little area here I want to touch up, and I'm going to try something that I read about in the Leisure Guy book, and that is the oil pass. So I'm going to apply a little of the Shave Secret shave oil to my neck. So this stuff is marketed as a actual to replace shaving cream or shaving lather. So that's the actual intent of this product. So I'm going to try this for the oil pass. It should be appropriate, and we'll see how it goes. Of course, the final verdict is going to be when I apply my aftershave. We'll see how much burning I end up with. That seems to work pretty good. Kind of provides a little bit of additional slipness to the area, and when you apply a little bit more water, there's still a little residue of oil left there that allows the blade to glide pretty nicely. So all in all, that's not bad. So I'll have to mess with that a little bit more and let you guys know in a more long-term usage how that performs. It does have a little clove oil and menthol, so it does leave a little tingling to the skin, which is kind of nice. So I did try this the other day, and the only thing I noticed is that there was kind of a residue on the blade from the whiskers and the oil, and again, that's the case here. There is kind of a residue left on the blade, so definitely if you're going to do that, it looks like you're going to need to kind of clean the blade off, rinse the blade off, and rinse the inside of the razor off. I don't really see anything on the razor, but there was some on the edge of the blade, some oily residue, so I'll set that aside and clean that off later. So for my aftershave, goodness, what am I going to do today? I think I'm going to keep keep in the spirit of the more economy type shave for the most part. Economy soap, economy pre-shave oil, so you got to use the economy aftershave. So today we're going to break out the Aqua Velva Ice Blue. Oh yeah. So here we go. And the verdict is I have a little bit of tingling on my neck. Not too bad though, considering this is a high alcohol content, flammable kind of aftershave. It does have menthol in it. I actually really like the Aqua Velva Blue, Ice Blue. It smells pretty good. It actually smells a lot like the Floyd Blue to me. And it has a nice little amount of menthol in there, which is kind of nice. I like that tingle after the shave. So I usually do like 2 applications of aftershave. So the first one is a little tingling up here, slight burn, but not bad considering I did 4 passes and some touch-ups, which can be a recipe for disaster. However, I was pretty careful. I tried to use. I used really no pressure, and I've got a really nice shave, and I'm pretty happy about that. So again, thank you everybody. Thank you Danny. Thank you Dustin for the products. Stephen and Zachary, good job on your brushes, and thumbs up on the Hema blades. Have a great day, and I'll be back in to do another video with Danny's products and let you know how that goes. So have a good day. Take care. Adios.